Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's now Friday the 19th of February. It is 8 o'clock and just heading off to work. Pleased to say this week it has been considerably more warmer than the last few weeks. So the snow's gone, ice has gone, and we're back to pretty much normal UK weather, as you can see. Grey, miserable, wet. Good to be back to normal, good old UK. So yeah, it's been a luxurious week for going to work because I've not had to spend 10 minutes waiting for the car to defrost itself. Taking the other side. So it's made for a nice easy driving every day. Plus I've not had to particularly rush in any morning because of a backlog. We're finally about caught up, or as caught up as we get, I suppose. Oh, there we go. So
warning, K-band radar, check speed.
Oh dear. Oh, sleepy. Oh, more roadworks, man. They're just everywhere. Oh, hello, this is a new feature. It's called just go through them whenever. I wonder if they're not working because those two went through on red. Quite clearly, there's not. Oh, there's a bus coming. I'll wait for the bus. See what happens. Car overtaking the bus. Now they're stopping. That's confusing. Why are they stopping and we're stopping? Tell you what, let's not wait for that. Oh, that's on red as well. Useless roadworks. It's bad enough to put the things up, but when they don't actually bother to make them work when they do put them up, just cause chaos to make everyone sit at a red light, whichever way you're going.
Speed trap.
All day. So, last weekend, I don't know, steady away. Went into work Saturday afternoon, did a load of roasting to catch up, and packed a load of orders as well. Took about 45 parcels Saturday, did 100 last Friday night. That was a big drop on the Friday night, which did clear a pretty large portion of what was outstanding, so that was good.
30 miles per hour.
And like I say, Saturday I got rid of 40 or 50, I don't know how many it was, quite a few. And then Sunday, just called in to do a little bit. Did like 15 parcels to drop at Windsor's. Did a couple of local deliveries. And then that was me done for Sunday. So pretty relaxing Sunday.
30 miles per hour.
Back to work this week, and it's been steadied away with roasting. Been doing
Warning, speed
batches
trap
on the
miles
smaller
per
roaster
hour.
again. Then some, I think Tuesday, but most of Tuesday on the small one, 5 kilo. Wednesday did like 4 on the 30 kilo. And then yesterday did a few on the 5 kilo again. So, all in all, the amount of roasted coffee is still, it's a lot. We're ploughing through, one way or the other, so it's all progressing well. And yeah, pretty much that's about been it. It's been warmer. It's been warmer in work, obviously. Just 'cause it's not been freezing cold outside, minus figures. And everything's kind of getting caught up. Even managed to grab some time to get some paperwork back up to a speed, and it's one of those things. A lot of the back end paperwork, the bits that I do anyway, because I don't have that much to do. But once you sit down and maybe spend an hour ploughing at it, it actually catches up really quick. So yeah, I caught that up, and yeah, it's just all plodding along quite nicely now. Had some more green coffee in, should have some more come in today, and quite a lot going back out again, which is even better. So that's pretty good. That's about it, really. Can't think of anything else work-wise that's happened particularly exciting this week other than that. Ooh, oh dear. So I think next phase at the moment is we've finally got the
Warning, K-band.
this sort
Radar,
of
check speed.
job description out in the wild, to take someone on to start packing the roasted coffee, because that does take an inordinate amount of time off me, packing and labelling, which I could be doing more productive things. So hoping to get someone in to start doing that, and potentially, if they're interested and capable, start learning them to roast the coffee a bit as well, so I've got a backup if I'm not there and coffee needs roasting, which would be good. So we'll see how that goes. So I've gone with a model of just sort of advertising it on the website and promoting that on social media at the moment to see if anyone sort of gets in touch that way. And if it's not particularly forthcoming, I think it'll be the old advert in the job centre affair instead. But we'll see how it goes anyway. And hopefully I'm gonna get some more time to improve the White Rose website. Need to really, although it's got subscription models on there, they need sort of improving and tidying up and things, and then we'll start promoting it more. The stupid thing is White Rose really hasn't had any promotion at all. I just set up the website and left it to run itself, really. So it just needs to be finished off a bit and polished up and have some nicer graphics and images, I think, and then start pushing it out a bit more, get a bit more business that way. So that's something to work on, but all of it's things to work on when I've got people to do the back end graft for me. So tell you what, Mr. White BMW, I wouldn't drive my white BMW that close to a great big tractor thing. Who knows what muck it's pouring off those giant tyres all over his nice white BMW. God, it's struggling a bit. Struggled myself to find a gear. Chuk. Oh, do you do the thing in the road, man? Oh, you're just going to go around the thing in the road. Okay. Fair enough. So, movies wise, what I've been watching, I watched a really terrible film. And that's probably a bad admission, but I did watch it all the way through as well. It was called The Guardians, and it was the worst knockoff of X-Men / Avengers / Spider-Man that has ever possibly been. It was literally like someone went, let's take all these features out of X-Men and Doc Ock out of Spider-Man, and yeah, make our own little film out of them. Terribly low budget as well, of course. So yeah, not one I'd advise watching really if you've got any sort of taste. But it was alright. I mean, it was funnily bad. And because I watched that then, I had to start watching the Avengers series. You know, for some proper action and adventure. So, I've got all the way through to Avengers Endgame now, but I'm only halfway through that. I've got to the point where Thor is retired to his village Asgard in the Scottish Highlands,
30 miles per hour.
and he's basically spending all day sat in his pants drinking beer and playing video games. Oh, it's funny, that bit. In fact, the whole of it is really funny.
Warning, K-band.
You've got Bruce Banner, who's now become part Bruce Banner and part the Hulk. He's sort of stuck between the two of them, which is kind of funny. So, finish that off tonight, maybe. Not much else though, really, I've been watching. Don't think. No. Nothing exciting. I've blockchain. Cryptocurrency is doing very well at the moment. It's suddenly gone shooting up again. Bitcoin went flying up.
Warning.
Yes, thank you. And Hive even has jumped. It was at like 25 pence per Hive the other day, up from about 10 or 11p. So that's quite a big jump all of a sudden. So yeah, that's all looking very promising at the moment. Of course, what tends to happen is these things go up and then they go back down again. So I'm not holding out huge hopes that we're going to see the £1 Hive or $1 Hive or whatever. Oh, come on, you stupid big van. Oh, it's going to ruin my fuel economy now. So I have been driving in eco mode all week in the reasonably priced SUV to see how much fuel economy I can eke out of it. So basically I've run the trip computer, it must be about a week now or so, and I've been trying incredibly hard to drive fuel efficiently. So not too much harsh acceleration, trying to anticipate stopping, so you roll to a stop. Correct gears all the time for the speed you're going. Just make every journey that a little bit more fuel efficient. So far I've managed to hover around the 40.4 miles per gallon for my daily commute, which isn't great. I know on motorway trips before I've managed to get 60 odds out of this, but of course it's the stop-start traffic that's the killer, because the most fuel you use is always stopping, well, not stopping the vehicle, you don't really use that much then, the brakes you use then, but setting off, actually getting it moving. Once it's moving, there's not so much to use really. When you're using a bit more when you're going uphill and a bit less when you're going downhill, but that should balance out. But it's all the lights and junctions and whatnot. Every time you stop, you're then using a large amount to get going again. But what I've found is coming to work tends to be more fuel efficient. I'll increase miles per gallon a little bit, and then going home, because there's more uphill involved, it tends to dip back down again. So I have a feeling this is about the best I'm going to get out of the Cadger. So but it's been quite interesting, because it puts up these little bars at the end of your journey to say how good your green performance was, you know, for acceleration, anticipation, braking, whatever else. And yes, I've managed to beat anything I've ever done before. There's like a past set of charts, and the last week is like the highest ever, topped out. So it's been kind of interesting. So other than Hive, I've just been doing the usual. The vlog on Saturday, did Sunday on Sunday for a change. That was a bit of a miracle, I know. And then I did my very snowy video on 3-speak finally, but that has been about it. So we'll get work opened up. Okay, that one. Oh, it is doing. We're going to do it then. And we'll do Mr. Nellis' words of wisdom. So, Mr. Nellis. Alright, here we go. My things for you to talk about on your vlog, says Mr. Nellis. Me, as I've watched a documentary about the Dr. Beach in Queensbury Tunnel on Friday afternoon. Sounds fascinating. Did you used to watch Bagpuss? Oh yes, Bagpuss. Used to like Bagpuss. Anne Robinson presenting Countdown soon, lucky her. When it reopens, I will go to Braithwaite's Hall soon. No, I don't know how long it'll be before it reopens, to be honest, Richard. Another children's television programme about a cat, as my sister and I, she used to watch James the Cat as children. Don't remember James the Cat, I've got to be honest. Maybe one of the odd ones. The car just randomly stopped in the middle of the road and now it's going backwards. My mum and dad, as they are having the vaccine coming week. Actually, I think my dad's having his vaccine today. That's good, isn't it? I'm not having it because I'm very, very far down the list. In fact, by the time I get the vaccine, there'll be several new COVIDs that are immune to the immune to the vaccine. So that's going to be a bit pointless. So let's look. Right, we're in. So have a good weekend and week next week. I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. Okay, see you.